Namaskar. I welcome you all to this 5 days online training program on open source GIS for resource mapping. In this video, I will be covering some aspects of this training, the requirements and what we are going to teach in this 5 days program. My name is Nageshwaran. I will be covering some aspects of GIS on day 3 and 4. On first day, we will be having EpiCollect 5, and already the videos have been shared with you people, how to install the mobile app EpiCollect and how to collect the data, how to simulate the data in this COVID times. So these aspects have already been distributed to you. On the first day, we will be covering this EpiCollect, how to create a form, how to collect the data, how to take it into a GIS software. Regarding this GIS, we will be using open source GIS platform which is called QGIS. It's a short form for Quantum GIS, and you will need to download this GIS. This is the latest version. You click this download now, and whatever platform you are having, Windows or Mac or Linux, you have to click the appropriate link and download. For Windows users, I will request you to download this QGIS standalone installer version and follow the procedure as given during the installation. And after installation, you will be given this, having this sort of interface. This is a QGIS interface. There are two main parts in this. One is this side. This is the left side of this. There are panels, and on this side there is a map window, and on the top there are menus and toolbars of different rows. Depending upon your usage, you can activate and deactivate these toolbars. These panels, first we will talk about these panels. This first panel is called a browser panel. This is like ArcCatalog. If some of you have worked in ArcGIS, this is like ArcCatalog, wherein you can see all the resources which you are going to use in your from your system. And this is the layer panel, where you have to drag in, and you have to add layers, and you can remove layers from this for this map working area. And this is a menu. These are standard menus. This is a project where you can open or save the projects and edit. You can add or remove the different features of the map, and view, or similarly you can have different types of views. And this is a setting menu. And the plugins are like additional tools which the open source community has created and put into use for the public to use. So that is the beauty of this open source community. The entire software is open source, free and open source, and lot of people are using this QGIS, and they are involved in developing different tools and plugins. So through this plugin, we can install the different toolbars developed by individual developers. And there is a vector, raster, the web, there is a mesh, there is a processing, and then lastly the help menu. And these are all the toolbars which some of the tools will be using in the due course of this training. Now, for this training purpose, we will be needing some digital elevation model files. which I will be telling you how to download from different sources. There are digital elevation models are available from our Indian satellites, which is Cartosat, and by USGS sites, that is SRTM. First, I will be telling you how we can download from Indian site, that is Cartosat DEM. For that, you have to go to Bhuvan portal. There is a Bhuvan nrsc.gov.in. This is the site which you have to go for downloading this Cartosat digital elevation model of 30-meter resolution, and you have to go to this link. You just have to search. I will tell you how we can arrive at this. From Google, you just search Bhuvan portal. This is bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in. Click on this. You will be taken to this window, and here this is a open data archive. This is a freely downloadable imageries are there in this. You go to this site, and you will be presented with a map and the different categories. Here we select satellite sensor. We are going to use Cartosat DEM. So you, from the satellite sensor, you click on this select Cartosat 1. This is the satellite product which we are going to use, and the product which is Cartosat DEM version 3. This is what we are going to download now. Click on this. You will be given a select area, and on this side there is a map, and here you can based on our area of study, we can narrow down the area. If you know the bounding box, if you know the lat long of the area which you are going to study, you can straight away type here and go and select, and that area will be shown here. If you don't know the lat long, if you know the topo sheet number also, you can give here and go and select it there. Or tiles, by these are the tiles, the squares are the tiles. You can select by clicking on the tiles and selecting the tiles for download. Or you can do the interactive drawing. You can draw a square or any shape of your area, and you can download those imageries on this drawing. Now we will be going for tiles, and we know we are going to use area of Srinagar Valley. This is the Srinagar Valley. This is covered in 4 tiles. This is a tile, this is another, this is another, this is another. This is, you have clicked on tiles, then click on start. Now take this arrow and click this, and for clicking adjacent areas, it is very sensitive. So these 4 tiles we are going to select. Clicking control, select adjacent, adjacent and adjacent. These 4 tiles we are going to download, and next, click after selecting the tiles, click on the next, and here you will be given the details of the imageries, and this is the topo sheet number, this is a bounding box lat long, and these are the metadata of the data about the data, and add to the map means you click this, and that tile will be shown as a dem, and like this you can see all the 4 dems preview. So now you have to download this. So click this download. For downloading you have to have prior registration. It is a very simple thing. You after this OK, you will be given this window of login. If you have already registered, you just give your credentials and login. Or if you are going for the first time, you go to new user and give some data, like I'll show you. These are the username, email. This is very little data they are asking. Username, email, and first name, last name, nothing else. So since I have already registered, I will go to login and click. So login successful. Let me close this window. Now click download. Now actually it's logged in now. Yeah. Now download. Now the download will start. Click on save. Since I have already downloaded, I am not going to download because it is going to take a few minutes. So this is how you have to download this DEM Bhuvan or Cartosat DEM of 30-meter resolution. And there are other DEMs are available from SRTM. For that you have to go to Earth Explorer of USGS, earthexplorer.usgs.gov. This is the site you have to go, and here also they will ask you to register. This is the login. If you don't have a login, you can create a login, and I have a login, so I am going to sign in now. So here you will be given this map window. It is like Google map only, and here also similar thing. You go to the area of your interest. Now here also I'll show you how we can narrow down there. Our area of interest. This is the Kashmir Valley. This is a area. Now here also there are you click on the data set and go to digital elevation and then go to SRTM. Click this once arc second global, and criteria is, this is our selection criteria. Search criteria, first search criteria is our area. Use map. Use map means this entire window will be taken. Results. Click on the results, will bring you the sheets available in that area. Here you can download. Here also similar thing. Preview is there. This is the preview of the image DEM, and this is the second image. So after selecting this, you have to download this. This is the download. So you have to download this GeoTIFF. Since I have downloaded this, I'm not going to download this now. So I will close this, and I'll come to ArcGIS, QGIS. Here we have to load those layers which we have downloaded. In this case, I will be showing only one, that is Cartodem. You have to go to layer, add layer, raster layer, and go to that particular directory where you have downloaded the file. Download. I have downloaded in Kashmir tutorial, and actually these files are downloaded as zip files, so you have to unzip them and put them in the folder, so which I have not done. And I am going to show you another shortcut for adding these files. And you have seen this browser panel. Here there is something called favorite. Here it is just like Explorer window. You go to that folder where you have downloaded the images and add it as, suppose I have downloaded in download folder, I can add it as favorite, like double right clicking and adding as favorite. So it will be showing in this download under download folder. Here by enlarging that, I can see all the files which I have downloaded. This is the Cartodem which I have downloaded, and this is still you see it is still zip, but this browser window can read the files inside the zip. So you need not unzip it and store it somewhere. You can add it as a favorite, and here you can see the zip file, and unzip it will be showing the files within the zip file. Here you have to add this TIFF file. Drag it and drop here in this layer window. So this is how we have got the DEM in our QGIS. And for a base map, there are several base maps available, like open source OpenStreetMap or Google Map. There are several Google versions are available, and it is very easy to get those maps in our QGIS. For that, you have to install some plugin which I have already done. Go to plugin manager, install Quick Map Services. If you search here Quick, you will be taking this Quick Map Services. You have to install here. So once you install this Quick Map Service, you will be getting this under web menu. You will be getting Quick Map Services. Here there are several maps layers available, and here the Google is there, Google Hybrid is there, Google Satellite Map is there, and open source map is OSM map is there. OSM standard is the map which we are going to use as base map. Click on this, you will be given this OpenStreetMap. So this is the map, and you can see it is falling on that area in the OpenStreetMap. So in our exercise, we will be talking more about the projections, what the projections are needed, and how we can edit, and our ultimate aim is to create watershed maps and hillside maps, relief maps, slope maps, aspect maps. So from these DEMS we will be creating those maps, and for that you have to download and keep these maps ready. I understand many of you have already recorded the data in EpiCollect, and now I'll show you how we can bring it in QGIS. Now we have to go to EpiCollect, and we'll search for the project which we are interested in. We know the name of the project. It is, you go to search button here and type your name of the project. It is neighborhood. Let us see whether it is coming. Yeah, this is the one, neighborhood. And let's go to view, and then it is showing there are 17 entries in this database. View data, then we will be taken to the screen where the data is shown in the form of a table. These are the data which you people have collected with the title, lat, long, and the photographs which you have clicked on those locations. Now we have to download this data by going to this download and clicking on this. You will be taken to this download dialog box, where this is the name of the table and this is the time frame, and we will select it as lifetime, or you can select it from data collected on a particular date. Now for us we are interested in the entire data, so let us go and click on this lifetime and click on the CSV, then download. It will be downloaded as a zip file, and let us keep it in a folder. So once it is downloaded, let us open this and extract it to the folder where we have kept all our files. I have made a separate folder and put it in this folder where I am going to extract it here. So which I have already done, so I will replace it now. So now I can close this, and I will come back to the QGIS desktop. Here I have already opened the OpenStreetMap, and once again for your benefit I will show you how we can open the OpenStreetMap for our QGIS project. Go to Web, Quick Map Services, go to OpenStreetMaps, then take this OSM standard. Here we are brought to this OpenStreetMap window. Now let us import our EpiCollect data. For that you go to Layer, Data Source Manager, click Data Source Manager, then click here. Here in this side you have to take a delimited text. Our file is in CSV format. CSV format is nothing but comma separated value format. So let us go to that particular folder where we have saved that file. This is the form1 POI CSV file. Let us open that, and it will be showing the contents of the file here, and these are and in geometry definition the point coordinates are x field and y field. Here this is, we have to select the where for x field you have to select this long, and for y field you have to select that lat. This is the data which we are having in that file, CSV file. So rest other things you don't have to bother now at the present, and then add, then close it. So let us see the points have already been imported to our map. So let us zoom it and see how the points are appearing on the map. on the base map. So this is our Kashmir area, and people from Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan have also collected the data. So now this is the data which we have imported from EpiCollect. Now by right clicking this is the file which we have added. By right clicking this, we can see the table also by going to this open attribute table. See, by clicking that, you are getting the points showing all the data contained in the table. This is a lat long, and these fields are the photographs, linked to the photographs. So this is which you have clicked along with when you are collecting the data. So we will see during the training, we will see how we can bring that photographs in the map, and how all those things we will see in detail during the course of the training. These two data, one is CSV from EpiCollect, which I just showed you, and the 4 Cartoset DEMS from Bhuvan portal for the Srinagar area, which also I have demonstrated to you. With these two files, we will be seeing the different exercises. So see you in the next few days. Bye bye.